Hi everyone. Thank you for joining me for Happy Healthy Meals with Risa Auger. I am Risa Auger and I am here to talk about hiding veggies and also what I'm making for dinner tonight. And I hope that you guys are excited for one or both. Bring your questions. I'm happy to answer questions and I'm so happy to see you here. So thank you for your time. I know it is so precious right now. Well, always, but especially right now. And I am doing a couple things. I'm been having a little bit of an issue with some inflammation. I've had adverse reactions, hi friend, to some bug bites and a couple other random things going on. Hi friend. So I am doing a couple things different. I'm trying to work in some more ginger, some more lemon, some more turmeric, things like that, some more ashwagandha, and a little bit more fiber and extra water. I do drink a lot of water normally, but I'm trying to drink a little bit extra. And then I'm also cutting the gluten for a couple weeks as much as possible. I know I'm going out of town this weekend, so I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen there, but wherever I can control it, wherever I am in charge, I am going to cut that. And I know that that always helps me with when I'm just feeling a little bleh, and then also when my digestion is just a little bit off, it just helps to reset everything, and then I can go back and find my new balance there. So tonight's dinner, I am making grilled veggie sandwiches, and I'm so itchy. I have so many bug bites. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I bought myself some gluten-free bread, and so I'm going to try that for the first time. I have done like cloud bread. My mom is very into making her own gluten-free bread, and so when I remember, I ask her for fresh bread and she'll bring it over, and that's amazing. But if you're looking for options for going gluten-free, I'm gonna post a couple of those things this week, just as far as like what you can use instead of it. Like you can use a mushroom cap, you can use grilled eggplant, you can use cloud bread. It's really fast to make. Trader Joe's has these new like cauliflower round things that are awesome. They never have them in stock. They're that awesome. They're always out. And oh, the gluten-free bread I bought. Yes. Hold on for 1 second, Julie. The one thing. So it's this. It's the multi-grain gluten-free bread from Trader Joe's. I was a little bummed that both of their gluten-free options had sugar in it, but this only has 2 grams of sugar per serving, and it's 100 calories. It's a little, it feels a little heavy, like compared to other breads. The other bread when I was holding, because usually I just buy multigrain organic bread, and it has the seeds on it and everything, and my family loves it, and I love it, and it's easy on my tummy. But I'm just trying to cut that gluten. So this one has no gluten. It's a little heavier than that other bread, so I'm not sure how it's going to toast up, but we'll see. So there's that. I hope that you try that and that you like it, that it helps you. There are lots of brands that you can try. I'm usually a fan of not buying the gluten-free bread, but I wanted to try it, and I really wanted bread with these sandwiches, and I find with sandwiches that's like the hardest thing to sub for other things, and I just totally spaced on asking my mom for it. So here we are with the Trader Joe's one that I'm going to try, and I'm hoping that I'm going to like, and it's a really great once in a while option. So one of the ways I love to sub in veggies is in pasta sauces, because you can just totally hide them. It's a great place to puree it. Soups and other things too, because people expect veggies in there. You can throw whatever veggies you want in there. They're going to be seasoned. There's going to be a lot of salt. So you're going to like them a little bit more. If you are even making like a veggie heavy soup, you can even add in a handful of spinach or something. Chop it up, and it'll wilt and you won't even notice it. Those are great places to add it in. I love adding it into even like stuffing when you're doing like those big shells, right? That's a great place to do it with all that cheese. You won't even notice it. I've mentioned this before, that one of my favorite things to give my kid is ravioli that has veggies and cheese in it, because she doesn't notice the veggies and she will totally eat whatever is inside there with the cheese. So along those lines, that's what I'm doing tonight for my dinner. I'm going to do like a grilled artichoke and leeks. I'm going to use leeks instead of grilled onions. It has similar flavor, but it gives us a chance to mix it up a little bit. So I'm actually going to grill I've been like defrosting these artichokes. I'm going to grill them with the leeks. I'm going to chop them up. I'm going to put them in a bowl with a little bit of cheese so it all melts in together. And then I'm going to use the same pan to grill out my sandwiches. So there will be protein in the artichokes, in the cheese, and then I'm also going to make a slaw, which is another great place to add in veggies. You shred those suckers. You won't even know which veggies you're eating. You can make whatever dressing you want, and it still is fresh and bright, and people love it. I've made slaws with all kinds of veggies. Broccoli is easy, cabbage is easy, carrots are easy. Cauliflower is easy because there's like a little fly. Oh my gosh, you guys. And then I also like to add in like some parsley for a little bit of brightness. And tonight I'm going to do a ginger sesame slaw. So I'm going to use sesame oil, and I bought fresh ginger that I'm going to grate in, fresh ginger. And then I'm also going to grate in I juiced some lemons this morning, right? In my water, but I saved them, and so I'm going to grate in the lemon for that zest on top, and it's going to be that fresh zest that will make it pop. And then I'm hoping this all comes together as leftovers tomorrow for my lunch too, so we'll see how that goes, right? Yeah, so what else was I going to tell you about? Oh, I'm adding in white beans because that'll be a really great source of fiber and some protein on top of the cheese. And I'm going to toast the white beans in the air fryer. So I'm going to spray them with a little bit of oil, and then I'm going to put them in the air fryer for like 10 minutes, let them get toasty, and then that'll be a little bit of a different texture in with the slaw. So that will be really nice. The other thing you can do with those is mash them and use them in a sandwich. You can use them as a spread. You can use them as the thing that makes your sandwich filling creamy. That's a really great way to get them in there as well. So some other ideas to hiding the veggies. Along the lines of pasta sauce is also pizza sauce. You can also use it in, hide the veggies in, I said soups already. Oh, making spreads. So if you take some cheese, some like Nougatel or cream cheese, and you really finely chop up, like the food processor is your friend when you're trying to hide these veggies, right? So you want to really chop up those veggies real fine, and you can put them in cream cheese, and you can use that as a spread on sandwich. You don't even have to cook them. They can be totally raw. I like doing things like that. I also love hiding like peas mashed up so well, and they can go in guacamole. I know that sounds weird, but it's totally true. And as long as you have mostly avocado, you won't even notice. You will not even notice. It's kind of like going half cauliflower, half potatoes when you do mashed potatoes. Doesn't mess with the texture, but it totally lightens it up and gives it a little bit of different flavor. But you're gonna put butter and cream and sour cream and a little bit of, garlic and stuff in there anyway, so you can't tell. And I do it all the time, and my husband has no idea. Let's see. I made a whole list in the email. I've already written the email. I have not sent it out, obviously. But on Wednesday, when the email comes out, I wrote a whole list, and I probably should have printed it out for myself so that I could talk about it here. But these are some great ideas, and Pinterest has some fabulous ideas. Let's see. I mentioned soup. Oh, so chilies are really great for that. Like when you're just throwing stuff in the crock pot, because they, if you put things in the crock pot for long enough, they will get real small and blend up really easy. Some other great ways to do it is in your smoothie. I know lots of people who throw a handful of kale or spinach in their smoothie. I like doing my smoothies as bowls. And so I will do, and I've done this too with oatmeal bowls, like overnight oats. I do my smoothie bowls as overnight oats. And so I soak my chia overnight. I've soaked chia and oats overnight to get that feeling, right? So, but you can also replace your oats in part with riced veggies. So broccoli, cauliflower, zucchini, anything like that would be really great. I like putting celery in my smoothie bowls in the morning. They add a little bit of crunch. It's a little bit different texture. I kind of roast it a little bit to soften that celery taste that everybody, is finds so distinctive. I find that eases the taste. And so that really helps in the morning to get some celery in, because celery is, the intestinal floss of the world. Yeah, natural intestinal floss. Gets you going, right? So since digestion is a huge part of your health and keeping your gut happy is a huge part of your health, celery is awesome. So if you don't like it, putting it into a soup, putting it into a stew, putting it into a smoothie after you've toasted it is a really easy way to get that goodness into your system without losing the awesome fiber in it, right? Like juicing. Juicing is great, but then you lose the fiber. And so you got to find that balance. You got to find the thing that works for you. I think I've named quite a few things. And again, there's going to be more in the email. So if you are not on my email list, join my email list. You can send me an email on Facebook, on Instagram. You can send me a real email, Risa Auger at ymail.com. If you are not in my Facebook group, you should be, because you will get recipes every day. You will get fun stuff every day. And that is facebook.com/groups/happy healthy meals, just like the name of this podcast. And I want to help all of you guys. So one of the ways that I do that is through coaching via a group app. It's a private app, and you have to join and commit to yourself to be part of it. I do it with 4 other coaches. Sorry, there's 5 of us. Hey friend, thanks for joining in. I'm so happy to see you. So you get 5 coaches, and you get me as being one of them, and we work out, we talk about healthy things, we talk about fun things, we encourage each other all the time. And for this month on Saturdays, we are going to be working out together, which means we send everybody a Zoom link. You do your own workout, but you get to see everybody and you get to talk to everybody. And so it's really fun showing up with everybody else and seeing them do all the stuff. So it's just a cool way to get involved and get yourself started and find some encouragement that is going to be in a loving and positive way all the time. So that's one of the ways that you can just get on to the next level if you really want to. I also have a couple cookbooks that I really, really like, a couple meal journals that I really like, and I can tell you more about them if you ask me. Just ask me. Leave me a comment here. Leave me a comment if you're watching this on YouTube. Shoot me an email again at risaauger@ymail.com. Find me on social media at creative.fit.hungry and send me a PM. I am so happy to talk to you anytime. So that is it for Monday. Thank you so much for being here. If you're in the Facebook group, you will get the meal plan for the week and you'll get the recipes. If you are on the email, you will get a recipe that is different from the Facebook page, but you'll also get a giant list of ideas to hide, I shouldn't say giant, an expanded list of ideas to hide your veggies. And that's it. I will talk to you guys next week. Thank you for being here. I so appreciate you guys. Hit subscribe wherever you are listening to this, and have a fantastic week.